I thought it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Definitely something different. But we came out of the day with no injuries. We already lost a big player on the team with J Ball. So I think that's what Coach Simon's main emphasis of today was, to get out here, get a lot of reps, have a lot of fun, get in front of the fans, make some plays, and come out of here healthy. And we did that today.
Explain the difference between this year and last year.
It's a lot different. It's a lot different. Just two different coaching staffs with some different perspectives on things and kind of how they run things. It's different. It's no matter where you're at, every program is going to be different in their own way and going to run it the way that they want to run it. And that's how Coach Lyman came in here from the get-go and established himself and how he wanted to run this program. And we've bought in ever since day one, and we've had so much fun. It's been so much fun getting to know Coach Lyman and this new coaching staff. Each and every day, as I was saying out here on the field, practice don't even feel like practice. Like waking up at 6 a.m. for film, like it don't even feel like work because it's just fun. And the coaches taking the time out of the day to get to know us as people rather than just a football player means so much to us, and it just makes us want to go and do that that much more for them. So it means a lot to me. It's been a really good spring. I'm really pleased with how far I've come from day one to right now. It's night and day different, and there's still a long ways to go, but I'm really going to dial it in and get focused up this summer and get ready for fall camp, and we're going to be ready to go in the fall, I promise.
How different is it to come into spring kind of as the guy, or at least?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was saying earlier, it's just a confidence thing. It feels good to have a feeling that my coaches and my teammates believe in me and trust me, and it just gives me a lot of confidence. Gives me a lot of confidence to go make plays and not second guess myself. I'm never looking over my shoulder, it's elevated our offense. Just from the continuity part of it so much. So I'm really thankful for that, and it's a blessing. I'm really fortunate to be in this position with Coach Kleiman and his new staff. I'm loving it, and I'm loving the game. So this is what it's all about.
How have you seen Ryzen get better?
Hunter? Yeah, I mean he's came a long ways. I really think with his offense that he ran at Michigan State is really similar to the verbiage to what we do with our offense in the pro style language. So he's done a great job. And as far as our whole receiving core in general, there's a lot of stuff going on with what we do with shift trading and motion and just a lot of unbalanced stuff. Like it's a lot of little detailed things that you can mess up that can make a difference in the play. So he's done a great job of help leading that receiving core along with Dalton Schoen. You got Zub that hasn't he unfortunately couldn't participate in the spring, but we got a lot of good guys in that receiving room that has a lot of talent. I'm really looking forward to working with those guys some more this summer, really elevating our continuity with one another. And Hunter's going to be a big part of our offense in the fall.
And what does Wheeler give you?
I love Sammy. I love that story of him switching to tight end. Whenever I heard the news that we switched him, one of our younger quarterbacks came up to me and was like, "Hey, did you hear about Sammy?" And I was like, "Oh no!" Like I thought that he left the team or something happened, and he was like, "No, he moved him to tight end." And I got to thinking about it, and I was like, "Shoot! Like he's a big kid. He has a good frame. He can put on some weight. He's really athletic. Like." I really hope he embraces this, because if he does, he can really make a big impact on this offense. I mean, you guys saw today. Look, I mean, that catch he made in the end zone with the one hand to finish it all up. Like he's been making ever since he's switched over. He has embraced every opportunity, and he makes plays. He works, and he just has a great attitude. And Sammy's going to be successful. I'm so excited to get a guy like that. With how much we throw to the tight end and get the tight end involved in the passing game, like. You can create so many mismatches, and with how athletic Sammy is, and he's going to put on some weight this summer, and it's going to give us a big advantage. I'm really looking forward to that.
What are your thoughts on running back?
On the running backs, James, he grad transfer from Ball State. Really got to know James pretty well. He's a great guy. Has a lot of game experience. He's kind of quiet, but I'm telling you, every day he straps it up and comes to work. And same with Harry Trotter has really impressed me. He works really hard. He runs hard. He makes good cuts. He reads his block. I mean, those guys both, and they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're not afraid to go step up there and block somebody or run through an arm tackle. Like those those types of things will really separate your gameplay from others, and especially in this offense. We're kind of a running downhill power run game offense, so getting that established is going to be really big for us, and they're going to be a really big part of it. And also Tyler Burns coming back to the team was huge for us. Gave us some more depth and another versatile back out of the backfield that can get out and run some routes, has good hands, and just a great guy. Like, that's the thing about this whole team. We got every guy on our team are great people and really treat people with respect in the right way, and hold that K-State standard of just how we treat one another and treat each other as family. So I'm really fortunate to be surrounded by some great teammates.
Got time for a couple more.
This year,
What's that?
After last season, what are your expectations with so many new people, a new coach?
Yeah, well, it's for dang sure not being 5-7. That's the thing, and I don't want to win 6 games to be bowl eligible either. Like I'm trying to, achieve, something we haven't achieved in a while around here, and that's been my goal ever since I stepped foot on campus. And if that wasn't my goal, then man, I'm failing you guys, I'm failing this fan base, I'm failing this university. Like if we're not trying to work and go win championships around here, then I need to find a different position or get out of this sport, because that's not what it's all about. And it's my past 3 years here. We've had a lot of success, but we just never been able to just get over that hump. And we'll start out the season with losing a couple games in a row, then we'll kind of get in a rhythm and win late in the fighting for a bowl game at the end. And Coach Klieman's done a great job of saying this and stating this. We're not rebuilding around here. Like, we are going to come out and we're going to try to, we're winning from the beginning. That's going to be our goal, and that's going to be our standard that we're going to live by every single day. We're living by a championship standard, and that's how it's going to be. And if you don't want to live by that, then you don't belong to Kansas State.
One more. You feel like this is your team, kind of?
Yeah. I know it's my team. It's been well aware. To me, that's the case, and I say that with all the humbleness in the world as possible. I'm really fortunate to have this thing by the reins, and it means a lot to me, and I think it's going to really help our football team really get over that hump and have a great season this year. And having the trust of my teammates, knowing they trust me and I trust them, like it's just gonna elevate everything. And I'm really thankful for Coach Klieman and our coaching staff for just how the short period of time we've been together, how much time they've invested in me and learning this offense and developing me as a person and as a player already. Like, I can't thank them enough, and I'm so excited to keep working with them. And there's far more stuff that lies ahead as far as what's to learn and what's to come. But I'm gonna take it day by day and work my butt off, and the rest will take care of itself.